Mayhem here at the Mayhem Garage, where all things are possible, or something like that. I want to show you what I got in the truck or in the van. We're going to go take a look in just a second. Did want to remind you about sulfurcitydesigns.com. The sale is going on. It ends 12/27/2013 at midnight, Confederate Standard Time, Central actually. 20% off store-wide, free shipping for $50 or more. Go get your pug on. Now we're back. Let's go take a look. Got the back of the van open, and it's a sand rat, and it is a sad rat. Bless his heart. What I think we're going to do is going to leave the sand rat over here probably and let Mikey come over here and ride with me, is what my thunk is from now on. I'm not really sure what all I got to do to this dude. He is he's tired, I guess. More to come, guys. Got it unloaded, and I'm just looking. The shroud and the pull starts missing. You know, of course, you have your dirty and wear and tear and worn paint. That's to be expected. That's all okay. We'll get squared up. It's one of the favorite bumpers I ever did. This is a satellite dish post that was in my yard, and then that is a grocery buggy that mysteriously made its way into my shop one night. I think it went in there to lay eggs. I'm not sure, but I believe that's right. Hey, and if it's on your property, it's yours. Yeah. That's what I told him anyway. But we'll see what we can do. I mean, it's supposed to crank and run still. The oil, there is oil in the motor, and we'll get it squared up and squared away and taken care of. And I'm already seeing a couple of ways we can make it a little bit better. Why don't I go ahead and put a stack on here, bring this up and put a larger out and up maybe, and put some type of cold air intake on it. I've got the stuff to do it. I've got the stuff to do 10 or 20 of them. So we'll do something like that. And the pull shroud, that won't come up quite. Let's see. There we go. Must have gotten bent or something. That's okay too. We can fix that. That's an easy fix. And probably we're going to keep this guy over here in the shop for a ride along. We can get out all squared away. It's just I hadn't seen it in a while, you know, before, and then comes back. But we'll get it all squared up. It's nothing terrible. Now we're back. More to come, guys. Gonna let this one sit. I'm gonna roll it over to the shop because it's gonna be a little while before I can get on this one, because I've already committed to 2 builds right now. So I'm gonna have to do this one in my spare time. So what I've done is got this guy covered up, keep all the bugs and the grit and the grime and the dirt out of this thing, and we're gonna get it all squared away. Still a great little mower. Originally I'd built this years ago, well, two years ago, built the chassis, and it was called Little Murray. And for some reason I decided to swap over and start doing a newer model Murray. I can't remember why. Oh, I know why, because I had a shifter on the fender, not a ball buster. So I've got the, and that's when I started working on the kudzu. But this thing is a great little build. I may try to get these guys tapped out where we can put a starter on this and just start it off of a jump box. I'm not going to keep batteries for 5 different ride mowers just for playing. But we'll see what we can do with this one, because there's still a whole lot of life in this guy. He's just dirty and tired. Now we're back. More to come. We're flipping over. We're going to take a look at the Dixon build. We got to come up with a name for this. What I have done, you know, the gas tank is on and mounted. Nothing is painted, mind you, because it's all got to come back apart and get painted. And I filed all the rough edges down, so nobody's going to get nicked or gigged when they go to touch this thing and ride it, play on it. Went ahead, the gas tank is on and mounted, and we've got the fuel lines all connected, brand new stuff. This is a 90-degree fuel cutoff switch. I use these more than any of the others. They make the inline ones. These are $2.59, and the other ones are $5 and $6 a piece. So I use these because they're half as much. They do the same thing. So I got it mounted, and it will do famously. So that is all taken care of. So the motor, belt tensioner to the intake on the transaxle is taken care of, and now we're going to work on the chain drive, which we all know where the weak link is in this one, no pun intended, is going to be these idler tensioners. So I believe I am going to break down and get those tooth sprockets to go on there, because I think they will really do well. Guys, if you happen to know what size this chain is this a 40? I'm not sure. Gosh, it's been 20 years since I've worked on anything with a chain, and those were my go-karts. But if you would, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll just carry a few links of it in with me when I go to get it. I am concerned about these spring roll pins breaking, but I would rather have them break than start shearing teeth on a gear, stuff like that. So while it would be a lot stronger to put in a solid pin, I'm going to leave these the way they are. That way, if there's a problem, it's going to break right here and not further up inside into this cone drive system, because that can be expensive. Okay. Now I'm going to work on the wiring harness. I'll do that off camera, but this is what I'm going to go. I'm going to match this all up. Everything on this guy works from the motor on. This I am not so sure about, but this is a safety switch, so everything connected to the safety switch is going to be removed. So these two wires are gone. There is a blue wire and a gray wire respectively. So the blue wire and the gray wire will be gone as well. Oh my God. Yeah, it's not terrible, it just looks terrible, but we'll get that squared away. I'll go ahead and get some black paint on this now that everything is cured. May have to touch that up a little bit with some more rust preventive. And right now I'm waiting on these guys to come in, so that's what's holding us up. I guess this is going to be our cutoff point for today. This thing's going really, really well. I'm very satisfied with it, even though we had the problems right here. I would much rather this kind of crap happen in the shop than playing out in the woods or on the road. So I'm good with all this. I hope y'all are too. I hear the music.